last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is in peace.
EVO is a Super Nintendo game released in America in 1993. The game was rare to boot, as Enix's newsletter Warrior World stated the game would have limited production and would not be available for long. The letters EVO stand for evolution, which is the main concept of the game. You start out as a fish and work your way over 4.6 billion years of evolution to modern times, searching for the Garden of Eden. While normal creatures endure the struggle of survival of the fittest, some life forms seem to be getting an unfair advantage. There are crystals appearing all over Earth which Gaia has never seen. These crystals speed and mutate evolution, making monsters hunt other species to extinction and disrupt the flow of evolution. You are tasked in each age to find and take out the beings modified by the crystals so the flow of evolution may continue as intended. Pardon me, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation in this next part. In Japan, the game is titled 46 Okunen Monogatari Haru Kanaru Eden E. Literally, 4.6 billion year story to distant Eden. EVO takes heavy influence from the development team's earlier game originally developed for the PC-98, 46 Okunen Monogatari Shinkaran, which literally translates to the 4.6 billion year story, The Theory of Evolution. On the cover of the American EVO box, it even says, spread out over 4.6 billion years. The PC-98 46 Okunen Monogatari is a traditional top-down turn-based RPG in the style of Dragon Quest. In it, you battle and gain experience, which you use to level one of 4 skills: attack, health, intelligence, and adaptability. Adaptability lets you travel to new areas which otherwise deal you damage. From what I gather, you can take different evolutionary paths depending on stat distributions, i.e. different stat distributions equal different forms. The story and presentation of 46 Okunen Monogatari takes a more realistic approach. The struggle to survive gives the game an eerie feel. 46 Okunen Monogatari ends in a technological, futuristic time past humans, unlike EVO ending in Eden. The last boss is some huge extraterrestrial goddess. The music is taken directly from 46 Okunen Monogatari. Some songs are the exact same composition, just rewritten for the SNES. Not every song in the predecessor is in the Super Nintendo title. The American box art for EVO and the original 46 Okunen Monogatari box art even use the exact same picture. The music is written by Koichi Sugiyama, who is most famously known for his work with the Dragon Quest series. Sugiyama had the PC-98 music adapted for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System version of the game. Both games were developed by E.V.O Corporation, or at the time Almanic Corporation. Between both companies, they only released 11 games worldwide, 5 of which were released in America. They also did Shien's Revenge for Super Nintendo, which is a fun game. The development team for EVO is headed by Takashi Yoneda, who helped develop Quintet's ActRaiser 3 years prior. Some of the development team for EVO had worked on the PC-98 predecessor, whereas some had not. Yoneda stated this made things interesting during development. While playing EVO, you will find 4 crystals. They are yellow, blue, red, and green. Yellow crystals just give you information such as story or advice. Blue crystals give you bonus EVO points. Red crystals will turn you into a special, otherwise inaccessible evolution, and green crystals review evolution or temporarily change you to any life form you have already used. There are 4 red crystals in the game. The first one can transform you into either an eel or a stingray. The second red crystal turns you into a dragon, and in my opinion is the best one. The third turns you into this weird gargoyle bat-looking creature, and the fourth changes you into a small elephant. Beyond the red crystals, there are still 2 secret forms you can become. These forms are a human and a mermaid. To become a human, you have to choose to become a mammal in Chapter 4. After becoming a mammal, you have to opt for cat jaws and rabbit body. After you have chosen these 2 choices, under body, a previously grayed out option will now be available. It reads something like Romethicus body. Upon choosing this option, you will see that the player has turned into some primate-like animal. Once you choose this option, you will now only have 2 remaining choices left in your evolution box. You can increase or decrease your body size, or you can evolve further. After you evolve further 3 times, you will become the endgame human. To become a mermaid, you have to be a non-human mammal in Chapter 5. In the southwest corner of the map at the bottom of the South America looking content, there is a level in the water titled Final Ocean. Upon jumping in the water in this level with a 4-legged mammal, you get a hands and feet option in your evolution choices. Choose this option and there will be the same try to evolve option. Do this 3 times and you'll become a mermaid. The forms leading up to human and mermaid are unique graphically, but are just weaker versions of their final form.
You haven't even seen my final form.
Throughout the game, certain foes will ask you if you want to join their side. Sometimes, if you choose yes, you will get an alternate ending showing just some exclusive text and a couple pictures you otherwise will not see. EVO is a unique game which has set the standard for life simulation gaming. Other similar games include 7th Cross Evolution, Spore, and Evolution: The Game of Life. I have played and beaten 7th Cross Evolution, and I would say it is the closest thing the game has to a sequel. I am a robot. EVO was initially reviewed poorly, but is now highly praised. This could have made the already low production game sell even less, which is now why the price of the game can shoot upwards of $500. Complete in the box, of course. In the last chapter, you find out there is a mysterious being controlling the world's other animals and sending them to attack the player. This entity is Ballbox, the last boss. He consumed several crystals, believing to have evolved into the first human, but realistically, he turned into a giant single-celled organism. Spoiler alert! The crystals were brought to Earth by an advanced civilization on Mars who thought they could help speed up the evolutionary process of Earth. We all know how that turns out.
Oh my fuck!